dangerous free kick in shooting position. And Kaderi though chooses to go left to his captain Esri. O'Day. Ravi making a nuisance of himself, winning the ball. Al-Baishi, long range effort coming in from Abdullah Khalid Alamar, the 19-year-old, was never going to trouble a keeper of Ramzi Salah's quality. Even if he had parried it, which he did slightly, nobody following it up, taking a risk potentially to get the rebound. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Palestine 0, Saudi Arabia 0. Saudi Arabia's last win over Palestine was back in 2005 at the West Asian Games. That was a 2-0 victory. Another substitute, Mahmoud Jamal, warming up. Now Jamal is a midfielder. Substitution for Saudi Arabia. Slight surprise in the sense that the captain is going off. The armband over to Abdullah O'Taif. Esri's been one, if not the best player for Saudi Arabia. Very dangerous down the right. Salah Al-Juman comes on though. Approaching the hour mark, 0-0 between Palestine and Saudi Arabia. The 8th West Asian Football Federation Championship here in Qatar. Host nation for the first time. 9 of the member states competing in 3 groups of 3. Defending champions Syria not with us. Iran as well. UAE. choosing not to play. Issues with the UAE League. The Arabian Gulf League still running, making it very difficult for some of their major stars to get the time off to make the short journey to Doha. Jamal Mahmood does want substitution. He's got Lake Karoub, the striker, as well as Ahmed Ridat. Frustrating afternoon for Ashraf so far. Timed his run perfectly. All wasn't bad either. Chest down, just a bit too strong. Then into the path of Mohamed El-Away in the Saudi goal.
Saudi Arabia's first game. Palestine won't play any more after this, which means with a draw they certainly can't win the group. The substitute cut out on the edge of the area, and that's a goal kick to Palestine.
Here would set up a very interesting final game. Qatar, Saudi Arabia, which Saudi would have to win if this was to finish 0-0. To deliver over the top of the two centre-backs, and then Zatera can't pick it up and concedes a throw-in. Two balls on the pitch at the moment, the linesman just stepping on to kick one of them off. Competitive and in its own tactical way compelling, but neither goalkeeper really tested as we approach the final quarter. As I said earlier, from Palestine's point of view, that's going to have to change if they wish to stay in this WAF Championship. They really need a win. The problem with the dynamic and the fixtures is that if they beat Saudi Arabia and then Saudi Arabia were to beat Qatar, then the group would come down to both head-to-head record and goal difference, and Palestine aren't exactly full of goals. Rolling over a couple of times, but the free kick will go in favour of him nonetheless. Let's see whether he's made the most of that. Well, took the ball first, certainly was contact with Sultan Al-Baishi. No real need to roll over that many times. Right decision nonetheless though by the referee. In comes the free kick, after better delivery. Couldn't quite reach Mustafa Kabir. Tara down the right. Wins his side. Throw in level with the 6-yard area, which is going to be pumped in by Raheed Fares. 31-year-old winning his 19th cap. Faked the long throw. The short throw was too short. That's wasteful. far as substitutions are concerned. They'll be making their third. Palestine sticking with their starting 11 at the moment. Hamad Al-Jazani, who's a defender, will be coming off.
كمل يا عماد كمل
Garkoud. A bit of composure after he was played in by Kader Abu Hamad. Didn't really know what to do with it. And in fairness to the striker, not a great amount of support, taking a gamble at the back post. So into the final 20 minutes, Palestine 0, Saudi Arabia 0. Against Iraq follows at 8 o'clock local time in 1 hour's time. We'll have full match coverage of that one as well. Third day of games of the 8th West Asian Football Federation Championship. There's a break on the 27th. The tournament started on Christmas Day. Runs until January the 7th. Final substitution for Saudi Arabia. Sultan Al-Baishi going off. He's worked very hard. Made a real effort as the defender to get forwards. Possibly a bit of fatigue behind this particular change. Suleiman Al-Jazani. Can actually play as a winger as well. Attacking threat coming forwards. He's a light spot. Area hasn't quite seen as much of the ball in this second half. Siri deflected away off Samir Helsi for a throw-in. substitution. Cramp off the ball by the looks of things. Give us another stoppage in play. Let's look at the foul there on Man Kaderi. First substitution as far as Palestine are concerned. Ayad Garkoud is going off. Ishan Salih. Ishan Salih, 26-year-old. More really a midfielder. Neat ball over the top. Out comes Mohamed Alaway, and that's great anticipation by the goalkeeper. Under pressure from Hussein Abu Salah. golden opportunity. Palestine's back four, pumping it forwards. And the Saudi back line not moving out in unison. But Zatara couldn't make them pay. You can see before he struck that ball, he was leaning back. Still without a meaningful effort on goal. Couple of shots on target. They've been straight at the respective keepers. Double that. A game of very few incidents. Will there be a sting in the tail though? Chasing, leaving a foot in on Mustafa Kabir. Not really had an impact for the striker since coming on for Mohamed Ashrari, who actually caused some problems but was let down by his first touch, which is probably one of the reasons why he was substituted. A little surprised in this last 6.5 minutes or so that Palestine haven't made another change. There should be more urgency about their performance because they need to win this. Saudi Arabia don't. I'd be very surprised with a single point if that ends up being the best second place team, especially if that point belongs to a side who won't have scored in either of their two games. So really they've got very little to lose by pushing forwards. If they concede one on the counter-attack, lose the game, they were probably going out anyway, even with a point. Now space here, the flag's up though, the ball is in the back of the net, but it will not count from Ismail Al-Maghrabi, and there are boos from the Saudi Arabian fans, although in fairness to the linesman over on that far side, he put his flag up very early indeed. You can see the ball swung in here. Tight call though. Not sure if that was the right one. Hussein Abu Salah over on the far right, possibly keeping Al-Maghrabi in an offside position. The back of the net player stopped. Points of contention nonetheless. Maybe mentioned that comes in there. Abdul Fattah Aziri, who's been much quieter in the second half. Excellent technique, well struck. goalkeeper probably had it covered. But that's better from Saudi Arabia's under-22s. One final throw at the dice for Palestine, and they will make a substitution. The striker is the man who's going to be tasked with finding a winner. It may come before he even enters the field. If this free kick can yield a goal. In it comes. Three red shirts jumping. Offside flag is up though. Good decision by the linesman on this near side. Fully clear it. A few threatening signs here by Saudi Arabia in the last few moments, but that's that ball by Abdullah Ali Hamid. The referee deciding to actually award the free kick in favour of Saudi Arabia. Redat is going to come on incidentally. It was that ball, but it was a push first. Abu Salah goes off. Ahmed Redat comes on as a midfielder for a striker. See that cross left there. And it will go down as half a chance. Complete miscommunication at the back. Salah Al-Jaman, substitute, realised in the end that a poor cross was only a whisker away after the slip from the goalkeeper, finding the bottom right hand corner. Saudi looking more likely to find a winner. Otaif Agrabi ran into a wall of red. Redat the substitute. The only man inside the Saudi half. Palestine break is a shroud. Lost possession once again at Palestine. Jaman could have gone left, but a neat ball to the right hand side nonetheless. And once again having a bit of an impact here, orchestrating the pass that wins his side a corner. Strong defending though. Another final throw of the dice. Jamal Mahmoud, Abdul Salam Al-Swerki comes on. Iman Zatara goes on. Before it came in. That's a waste. Saudi Arabia. Finally the ball is in the back of the net, but it is only bowled in. It's returned to goalkeeper Rami Salah. That won't count. Goal kick. 3 minutes for added time. Nasty collision there, totally unintentional. Ashraf Motaz Housawi are both down. So that will mean slightly more than 3 minutes now. Thankfully, no serious damage done. Either way, Saudi Arabia will have their fate in their own hands. They'll have to beat Qatar in their final game to qualify automatically. If they do so, head-to-head record being the first factor separating sides, they would win the group. So they'll be pleased enough with a 0-0 draw. A 1-0 win would make things interesting if they then went on to draw with Qatar, because both teams would be deadlocked in head-to-head and on goal difference. And I think we drop down by FIFA rules to a coin toss, believe it or not. Sloppy free kick for Radat to give away. He's playing a lot deeper than he should be. Still no outlets as far as Palestine are concerned. What they've done is push Mustafa Kabir as a front man, and Radat is playing in midfield. Radat isn't the biggest they can do with Kabir at the back for this Saudi Arabian free kick, which doesn't beat the first man. That should be a booking. Abdullah Al-Habib goes into the book, but in some sense it was a shrewd foul as well. Mustafa Kabir running ahead was miles offside. The Ashraf showed good composure to realise that. Went alone, broke through the Saudi back line. Now a free kick to Palestine. No offside flag. Murad Saeed jumps over the top of goalkeeper Mohamed Alaway. Route 1 all a bit too predictable as far as Palestine are concerned. Saudi Arabia, even though they're a smaller side at the back, looking pretty comfortable. There is the full-time whistle. We're struggling for goals at this 8th WAF Championship. Only one in the opening game, and that was in the last minute, followed by a string of 0-0 draws. This is the 4th game of the tournament so far, and it's also finished nil apiece between Palestine and Saudi Arabia. Ayad Garkoud had a half chance before going off in the second half, but couldn't control a shot in space which went wide of the right hand post, and in the opening half Ashraf had the best opportunity of the game but hooked an opportunity wide of the left hand post. Saudi Arabia barely created a chance even though they had a lot of the possession, but they will be happy enough going into a final game against Qatar that they have to win if they have any chance of topping the group and guaranteeing their progression. Palestine must wait and see. Unlikely they'll go through as the second best placed team, but they can't win Group A now, so in all likelihood they are going out. Full time in the early kickoff at the Abdullah